to get real. It's RealTV. Storm chasers track a twister in search of giant hail. But they get more than they bargained for. Smoke comes from the race bike, and then the horrible crash. A thief is caught red-handed by the camera inside someone's house. And wait till you find out who the thief is. Plus, look at the mouth on that snake, and the cowboy who gets trampled by the bull. Wherever it happens, around the world, if it's real, it's RealTV. In today's top story, you're riding shotgun with storm chasers in southwest Kansas.
We also have a large hail shaft, reported very large hail in this area. That's the area right there we get a wet.
Warren Fadley and his crew are closing in on a baby tornado.
We have just activated the chase cam and the Ford Explorer.
Home video cameras cover the action as the wind picks up speed. The team is nearing the eye of the storm. Golf ball-sized hail pounds on the camera truck's roof as the twister rages. It's at this moment that a dashboard-mounted camera captures an extraordinary sight.
Hail now hitting the car, possible baseball-sized hail.
Watch the windshield.
One hit to the head. We just lost the front windshield.
We knew it was large hail because we could see it on the road. And when you see something like that, you just kind of freeze for a moment and think, uh-oh. You know sooner or later it's going to start hitting you. And there's nothing you can do about it. When you're out there in the middle of nowhere, there's really no place to hide.
Well, we made it through the hailstorm with 3 dents and a broken windshield. The storm is still over here, still dropping tornadoes. Here's the second one.
Warren has seen many bizarre sights while chasing storms. But he couldn't pass up the chance to grab a souvenir.
Well, I call this my pet hailstone. This is about the size of the hailstone that hit the truck and the windshield. It may have been a little bit bigger. It's just kind of interesting to have something like this in your hand.
It's hard to imagine softball-sized hail, but thanks to RealTV, you can see it here without the repair bills. At Britain's Santa Pod Raceway, rider John Larrett roars off the line, struggling to control his high-powered bike. In slow motion, you can see smoke pour from the machine. The engine seizes solid, locking up the back wheel. John slams onto the concrete at more than 150 miles an hour. His bike somersaults over and over. It's hard to believe anyone could survive this wipeout, but John walks away with just cuts and bruises. His drag bike is not so lucky. This may look like an ordinary garage, but it's about to become a crime scene. Watch as a hidden camera catches a cat burglar coming in through the doggy door.
It was just getting ridiculous. Over the course of about 1.5 years, 2 years, I'd been robbed, I think, 12 times.
The burglar took money, stereos, work tools, anything he wanted. Some of it a little strange.
A fish one time, out of the freezer. One of the burglaries, he took a nice big rainbow trout out of the freezer.
Exasperated, Randy turns to a neighbor for advice.
The best advice I got before all this happened was from my neighbor Dave. He suggested that I get a video camera, maybe catch the burglar.
It seems like good advice, so Randy gets one. Once it's set up, Randy and his roommate Kyle don't have to wait long.
I pulled the video down and I played through it and fast-forwarded. Finally, I'm looking at the screen that shows a picture of a shadow outside the dog door. And I'm getting real excited, and he comes in, and it was a letdown. What he was doing outside the door was pulling on a ski mask and gloves. So I figured, oh boy, he's outsmarted me. You know, and that was tough. That was really tough.
So he has the guy on tape, but no identification. Who is this thief?
He's going through boxes and looking at this and leaving it and taking this. And he was so at home with the ski mask on.
Well, the camera keeps rolling, and sure enough, the robber returns.
It's the first kind of warm day of spring, you know, and so he's got the ski mask on.
He crawls in through the doggy door and starts looking around.
He got an overnight bag or a gym bag, nice purple and black bag, and started sorting through boxes.
He moves out of camera range, then back into focus. When Randy sees the tape, he can't believe his eyes, and you won't believe it either.
When he came back on camera with the mask pulled up, "It's Dave! It's Dave!"
The guy in this video is the helpful next-door neighbor. You know, Dave, the one who first suggested that Randy get a surveillance camera.
When I saw it was Dave, my neighbor, I was just shocked. I had a list of about 15 people that I considered suspects, people the dog would let in, and Dave wasn't one of them.
Dave is sentenced to 240 days for the break-in that shows his face. Randy's garage hasn't been broken into since.
Video camera was the only solution. I just wanted to know who the one person was that was doing this, and then confront them. Hey, I know what you did.
It's a slick and snowy night in Columbus, Ohio, and that could be why this driver is all over the road. But State Trooper Virgil Conley isn't taking any chances and suspects a drunk driver.
He went ahead and exited the vehicle before I even asked him to. I asked him why he was driving so poorly, and his initial reaction was that he didn't think that he was driving poorly.
Well, there's a car right behind me. That was me. Oh. The lights on? Flashing? I mean, stop.
The owner of the car is passed out in the back seat. She's too drunk to drive, and Trooper Conley thinks she's not alone.
This is her car.
Her car? Okay.
I was sober, so I drove home.
Yeah. Had a very strong odor of alcohol on him.
Where you coming from?
I had asked him how much he'd had to drink.
I had 2 beers and a shot.
I then asked him to do some field sobriety tests.
You gotta stick your leg out like that, okay? Not like that, just like that. 5, 6, 7. Easy, don't fall down there, you okay? Hey, this isn't fair. What isn't fair? There's another cop here that's intimidating me. He's not intimidating you. He's here for my safety.
As we're conducting the field sobriety test, he continued to complain.
No one can do that, even if you're completely sober. Well, I was doing it. I'll even do it on a hillside. You want me to do it with you? Okay, go ahead. 1, 2, wait. I have messed up. 3, wait. 4, wait. You want me to do it uphill with you? Okay. 3, 4. Okay. I think you're going to hurt yourself if we do that one anymore, okay? Let's go to the next one. We'll just go 3, 4. Wait, I want to make sure. Okay.
I've given quite a few people field sobriety tests. However, he is one of the worst ones I've ever seen.
Okay. That's good enough, Thomas, okay? You're going to hurt yourself.
This cop has seen enough. It's time to take out the cuffs.
Okay, Thomas, turn around, place your hands behind your back for me, okay? Oh, my God, please don't do this. No, Thomas, you're under arrest for DUI.
Back at the station, Trooper Conley's suspicions prove correct. The driver's alcohol level is 3 times the state's legal limit.
You guys be nice to me? We are being nice. We're not hurting you. Come on.
He's caught a snake from out of the trees. Coming up, now everyone else on the boat is freaked out. Later, what's so special about this tornado? Find out when we come back. You're watching RealTV. A special delivery to the post office has terror written all over it.
I know her and myself both were pale as a ghost.
It's a lazy afternoon at this post office in Louisville, Kentucky. Surveillance cameras give us these distorted images as customers conduct their business. Now, watch the little boy in the stroller. Dad picks him up to drop a letter in the mail slot. Postal clerk Larry DeHaven then sees the scariest sight of his life.
Either a noise or a crashing sound made me look up, and there was a car crashing into the lobby.
That car slams right into the child's stroller.
The stroller ended up under the front tire of the car.
So what happened to the little boy? The pictures tell the story. Instead of putting his son back in his stroller, Dad lets him push it. That move saves the toddler's life.
He sort of hugged the child and put himself up against the wall. The car came just right on past him.
It turns out the crash was caused by an elderly woman who mistook her accelerator for her brake. Some call it luck that no one was injured, but Larry thinks it's more than that, a lot more.
We realized that we had seen a miracle happen.
The Sierpe River in San Jose, Costa Rica is crawling with danger. Tour guide Alejandro Soloronzo spots a snake hidden in a tree. From 2 angles, documentary cameras record him grabbing for the snake. It's a boa constrictor, and he's after Alejandro's hand. The snake steps up his defense and spits a foul-smelling liquid. The tour guide keeps his cool, but passengers down below are freaked out. Gotcha! He pinches the snake just below its head, preventing it from biting back.
Let it go. Just passenger. Let it go. Let it go. That's all right. Let it go.
Crew members relish their find.
Look at the size of that tree ball.
Be careful.
Beauty.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
A South American beauty like this
Tree
one
ball, it's a big female. Look at those teeth.
can normally be seen only at night.
Great catch.
The driver's unconscious. Coming up, his throttle is stuck, and the car won't stop. And there's something rare and very strange about this twister. Figure it out yet? Don't touch that remote.
You're watching RealTV. 28-year-old Arizona cowboy Chad Holland makes a part-time career sitting on top of angry bulls.
Come on, Chad.
On this ride, he escapes without injury. But that's not always the case for this young bull rider. This longhorn bull stabs Chad in the cheek and chin and leaves the cowboy with sore ribs.
Paramedics to the right on the double. Paramedics to the right.
On another ride, Chad gets dumped early, but the bull finds him down in the ring. The trampling by this one-ton bull takes its toll on Chad.
That ride, I ended up shattering my 4th vertebrae, which paralyzed me that night until they took me into surgery, and they put in a whole bunch of titanium metal and fixed me up.
10 months later, this gutsy cowboy is back on the bull. But this ride will also be short-lived. In a freak accident, Chad slams heads with the bull.
As I was coming over the front, his head came up and smacked my head right on the cheekbone and basically fractured my skull in 3 places.
The accident knocks Chad out cold. These injuries are enough to send this part-time bull rider looking for another job.
I decided to retire because I like to walk, and I would not want to risk the chance of hurting my back again, and I just don't think the consequences are worth riding ever again.
It's It's a night of professional stock car racing in Fonda, New York.
Number 711, Jay Rush in the number 6, setting the pace.
But tonight, even a professional can't stop what's about to happen. All goes well for the first few bends of the track, until suddenly, one car literally climbs up onto another. As car after car slams into the mess, watch number 26. The driver is unconscious, and the car's throttle is stuck. It spins completely out of control, and even takes aim at spectators. Finally, to everyone's relief, number 26 comes to a stop, ironically, right next to an ambulance. When all is said and done, it's truly amazing no one is killed and no spectators are hurt. In fact, the driver in car number 26 regains consciousness moments later, and the only recollection he has of the crash is this videotape. It's the kind of day tornado chasers dream about. Ground zero at a massive thunderstorm, about to unleash a whirlwind of destruction.
Whip. 2 tornadoes on the ground.
This storm in southern Kansas spawns a dozen tornadoes in a single day. Many of them caught on tape by storm chasers Val Castor and Rob Satkis.
I like chasing again. Take a clip of that so they don't crack.
And then, the cream of the crop.
It's lifting stuff off the ground right in front of me.
It's not the biggest twister ever caught on tape, but to a meteorologist, this is truly a rare find.
Look at that. That is awesome.
A clockwise spinning tornado, something you might expect only in the southern hemisphere, and hardly ever in the American heartland.
Anticyclonic tornadoes are very rare. I've only seen video of 2 or 3 maybe over the last, about the last 30 years.
And like just about any tornado, this one leaves a few calling cards in its wake.
It has knocked down trees, has knocked down power lines.
And leaving on tape a rare look at a 1 in a million trick of the wind.
This is really special video we got. It's once in a lifetime. You know, I seriously doubt we'll ever see anything like that again.
Look at that. That is awesome.
A 3-week-old puppy slips down a sewer pipe in Auckland, New Zealand.
Start to break it up.
Now it's up to a crew of 15 firefighters to get the pup out before it suffocates. They carefully cut, dig, and jackhammer through foot-thick concrete. A worried mama keeps close watch on her pup's progress. 5 hours tick by, and the chance for survival dims. The pup's owner, Steve Hall, offers to help and goes in for the grab. Steve tells him the pup is within arm's reach. He suggests opening the pipes and letting the water flow. It works. The pup is soaked, but alive.
I think I'll call it Digger. Digger would be good. Spent so much time digging for it. Digger's good, yeah.
You're watching RealTV.
Tony Thorpe works at the Gatwick Zoo in England, and one of his job duties is to take care of the penguins. But Gus here is more than just one of the penguins. He's Tony's special pal. Sometimes you can find them at the local pub, where they drink and eat together. Other times, they prefer to stay home and watch the telly. And on that special occasion, they get all dressed up and head out on the town.